started, I wish I knew before that I am not alone and that I won't be alone, because there's such a growing and thriving community worldwide. So we are now part with the center as we are a member of the Green Office movement at the European level. We are a member of this great group of NBS. And once at your university, you will start a center, you will realize there are so many people interested, and they will just come.
One thing that I have learned the hard way that I wish I would have known at the beginning is one word, and that is focus.
I think one of the problems that is arising when we focus too specialist away is that then we lose the connectivity across things that might have things in common. So for me, the adjunct to focus is ambidexterity, which is experimentation and exploitation in a dual way.
Whilst I appreciate that its human condition requires focus, don't be so focused that you become part of the problem and not the solution. And by that I mean you need to be agile to the extent that the ever-changing environment in which the centre needs to provide solutions is receptive to what's going on in the world. So remain connected with what's going on in the world and remain open to changing your direction as is necessary.
One of the key takes for me is, if we really want the sustainability movement to move forward, then build at the very top, at a CEO level, at a chairman level, at a managing director level, at a dean level, build sustainability mindset leadership. And everything else will happen after that.
What I wish I knew was how much work it'll take to get our fund development arm to understand what are the right things that a center focused on sustainability needs to look at when they make promises to the businesses we're going to partner with in order to get funds to fund the activities of our center.
The driving force and the thing that helped them to not only go forward every day but to succeed was the drive from in particular students. Incoming students were making it clear that this is something that not only they wanted but expected, that they found it preposterous that the school could not be further ahead on this front, and that they would make that known to everyone that they spoke to. And I absolutely underestimated or did not understand the relevance of that early on, and I think that to many of you, that's no surprise, but to me it was a big insight, and I keep hearing it today. So I think that energy that comes from students and those who are coming into the school who have not yet been turned to the dark side, but who still see the light, is something that we can all continue to leverage.
I wanted to build on this idea of students. So our centre at Yale was actually founded by students. And so over the last 10 years, we've taken a lot of efforts to make sure that that stays central to what we do. And just to share a couple of the ways, it's hard to balance kind of strategic priorities and the changing waves of students as they come through. So one thing we do each year is hold a pitch competition where students can pitch their ideas for programs, and we always implement between 2 to 3 each year. What that's allowed us to do is continue to be kind of ahead of the curve of knowing what's going on at the university. To give you an example, 2 years ago, we had a student pitch an idea of holding an environmental entrepreneurs speaker session to bring diverse voices to campus that really weren't being heard yet. That happened, we implemented it. 6 months later, everything exploded on Yale's campus around diversity, but we were already doing something about it.
I wish we didn't consistently forget about the systemic levers that could change. So accreditation, journals, national government policy and research assessment exercises, our role as advocates with the rankings, right? And with companies to get them to consistently define what it is they want in the medium to long term. These are just maybe 5 of the levers that if you get it right, you'll move the system.